No, see, this fatal accidents is not a new scenario. This government is least bothered. They are not bothered at all. If you look at the rate of this fatal accident is only increasing. Last time the PWD minister, the ex-PWD minister said that black spots would be identified. They put the blame game on the transport department. Transport department खाता आणि PWD चे खाता. तर त्यांनी आई सांगलेले बाबा तुम्ही coordination जाईना. जो report black spot high or whatever drink and driving. How many alcohol meters does this government have to test? This drink and driving should stop. Most of these accidents take place also because of drink and drive after under the influence of alcohol. So this alcohol, the government or the department doesn't have that many alcohol meters in the first place. So how will this menace stop? So definitely the government should stop playing with the lives of the people. Bis te आश्वासन दिन हांकां हिंगा असेंब्लीन एश कोतले तेश कोतले PWDन ती ट्रान्सपोर्टा सांगला ट्रान्सपोर्टान PWD they are only passing the buck, passing the hat मोड आहे ते भाजी गेम हेड आहे हेजे गाते फाल तेजे गाते. So they have to act seriously in the interest of Goa and Goans because that should be the priority of this government rather than events.
What message would you like to give to the new PWD minister? Now the CM is holding the PWD ministry.
No, what message? A message in the sense the roads and whatever the condition and the quality of the roads have to be maintained. And definitely, see, with PWD there is huge scope. I believe जे पोयर आता inauguration जावपा the bridgeचे, जुवारी bridgeचे जे inauguration जावपा, I made a see the Sonsodo issue is not new, and the people basically are fed up. It is something I believe for the issue to crop up for so many years, someone must be benefiting, or whether the issue has been kept like that, someone must be benefiting. It is something that I believe is almost, if I'm not mistaken, is almost 15-year-old. 15-year-old issue. See, people have to basically, they are fed up, they are frustrated, and this Sonsodo issue needs to be settled. I hope we had raised it in the assembly also in the last assembly session. So we are sure that the people out of frustration, this law and order situation can go from bad to worse. आणि लोकांक आज एक सरकाराचेर कांयच हेच ना, they don't have any faith in this government because कितलो वर्ष जाली ह्या Sonsodo issue is pending. How many years? Why is it pending? Why were these people who does this jurisdiction fall silent for all this while? Silentness दाखवले आपण opposition आहे, rulinga गेल म्हणटरी आपण एश कोता तेश कोता होगत तियात. Tinga someone is benefiting from that. Who is benefiting? The people also are fully aware, and I feel that definitely we will also raise this issue because the safety of the people, if is not kept, whatever operation is happening around that, the safety has to be protected, and whatever needs to be covered needs to be covered.
Somebody means who's getting the benefit? You can clear it, please.
See, it's whoever is getting the. I said somebody is getting benefit. If I knew it, I would tell you. Why is it lying? The question is very simple. Why is it lying idle? Why is this issue not taken to a logical conclusion for so many years? How many years is it? Almost 15 odd years. There's technology that comes here, that whatever, all said and done. Safety of the people needs to be protected. That dump also, whatever precautions needs to be taken, had to be taken. If people just come out from that lichada, water was coming, people slipped and fell down. Definitely, people will come on the roads. So it is definitely the government's responsibility to see that the citizens are safe.
Any message to the Babush Monsarat, because Babush Monsarat is holding the post of waste management.
See, we have whatever message we have to give Babush Monsarat, we have said it in the assembly. He has to act on whatever has been assured to us in the assembly. We have already spoken about it, so he has to act on that.
So why is he not acting?
So that you ask Babush Monsarat why he is not acting.
So one more thing, this day we have Sunburn.
So see, Sunburn, the event that is going to happen in the month of December, and it has always happened in the month of December. Now, the problems that arise there, drug overdose problem, there have been innocent deaths ड्यू टू ड्रग ओवरडोज. आणि जे सावंडाचे जे परमिशन दिलां अप टू 10 o'clock, all these conditions have to be strictly adhered, strictly followed. जेन्ना ऑपोजिशनान आहाय तेन्ना थोडे आमदार उलयताले हें सनबर्न जावपा नाक म्हणून, इट इज नॉट आवर कल्चर एंड ऑल दीस थिंग्स. आज जेन्ना रुलींग आहाय दुसरे उलयताय. बट ऑल सेड एंड डन, these organizers take the government for granted. इधर कुछ भी चलता है. And they basically take this government for granted because in the past these measures or these issues have been cropped up. आता जे हायकोर्टाचे डायरेक्शन आले टू रिकवर जे पेंडिंग ड्यूज आले ते रिकवरी कोनासतना परमिशन हांकां दिवप हें रॉंग. इट इज बॅड. आणि दुसऱ्यो कंपनी ज्यो सिस्टर कन्सर्न कंपनी हिंगा येयलो आहाय हेच ग्रुपाचे आनी हेमी ही परमिशनां घेवन हो इव्हेंट केलो आहा. सो बॅकडोर एंट्री कितको दिवप, आय थिंक दीस गव्हर्मेंट is well known, and I request the Honorable Chief Minister to intervene in this. He has announced that on 31st there will be no sunburn. अरे लोकल लोकांगे जरी तो धंदो आमगे गोंयकारांगे 31st पासून लोकल जे शेक ऑपरेटर आहाय, हॉटेल वाले आहाय, रिसॉर्ट वाले आहाय, हेंगेलो धंदो समज आमी पाड घातले वो सरकार जो पाड घालूंक सोदता, what message we are sending for these people who come from outside our state and you don't promote local business, you don't allow local business to flourish. So this is basically something that should not happen. Why did they print the tickets even of 31st before getting permission? I think this is something that the government should take serious note of, because they are taking the government for granted. So we stand by the sentiments moved by the locals, and basically they all precautions, if this event happens, these precautions should be taken. Now they talk whether this is in our culture or not, that is a secondary story. We are a touristic state, but that does not mean that cases of drug overdose, cases of sound pollution, when we go दिसान काजार जाते आनी आमी वयते रातचे आनी गोंयकाराक जेन्ना काजार 10 बंद जाता जाल्यार this event has to also close at 10 o'clock.
So what is your say? Do you want that sunburn should happen?
or not?
No, see, definitely that sunburn happening, there is some benefit to the locals. There is no doubt about, we are a touristic state. But all precautions need to be taken, and it should not be a scam. In the past, sunburn has been a scam. Sunburn has been a scam in the past because deaths have taken place there. They are playing with the lives of the people. So, whether it is up to the government, but my personal feeling is that all these events and what we are showcasing, is it in Goa's interest? And is this the Goan culture, is something that the government needs to understand.
Once the minister has given a statement that we will not dance on the sunburn tune. Do you agree with this statement?
See, they feel that they will not dance on the sunburn tune. I think sunburn is already, the dance has happened. They are already dancing. And physically also ministers have gone there in the past and have been dancing. So the question, basically, they will not dance is because if you look on 31st itself, they are selling the tickets. So what does this show?
But we want to say this is the complete corruption.
100%. It is not only corruption, it is whether this is in Goa's interest, with the if we are going to be known as drugs being accessible there to the youth. We all know that it is accessible. And why is this happening? It is because they are hand in glove with the people who are in charge of this.
Okay. And what do you want to say about?
First of all, I welcome the order by the Deputy Collector in demolishing this illegal structure of Global Ispat. कुंकोळकाराक आमी सदांच उतर दिलेलें की आनी सदांच विधानसभेन जेन्ना गेल्ले आमदार म्हणून आमी रायट फ्रॉम डे वन वी हॅव फॉट अगेन्स्ट दीस pollution in Kunkolim Industrial Estate. I have always said that the Kunkolem industrial estate is a curse on Kungolkars. The amount of pollution that is happening, the amount of norms that have been violated in regards to encroachments that are being done in this area. Industries have not only gone outside the industrial zone, they have gone into agriculture land, paddy fields. आणि ये सगळी encroachment, I am confident that this needs to stop. There are laborers living in these colonies. We highlighted this before the Honorable Minister. And 500 laborers living in one colony. All these illegalities. I spoke about GST loss to the state exchequer. In crores or hundreds of crores, they are not tapped. And this particular unit was operating in complete violation because they had no permissions, they were not owners of the land, they had encroached and built a shed and built a wall worth crores of rupees, and the government was sleeping, authorities were sleeping, the field officers were sleeping. So this definitely is a victory for Kungolkars. We were behind this particular matter, and the collector had assured us that action would be taken, to which the demolition is kept tomorrow. So I welcome the demolition, and I want to tell the people of Kunkolem that whatever needs to be done as an MLA to highlight these issues and whatever needs to be taken to a logical conclusion, हांव सदांच लोकां बराबर लोकांक कॉन्फिडन्साक घेवन मुखार वयतलो आनी ही जी पिडा कुंकोळकाराचेर जी आहा, ही जी पिडा इतली वर्सां आहा, हें बंद जावपाक जाय, pollution issue बंद जावपाक जाय. But definitely we will work in the interest of people of Kunkolem.
So few days back there was a